Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Omega. Welcome back to another Apex Legends video. So today we got a few small pieces of news to talk about. I'm going to talk about a few things, including a new Apex Legends book that is apparently coming out later this year. Also, I'm going to be showing you guys a weird Revenant glitch that is actually happening to a lot of people. We also have some news about Lifeline and her lore coming in Season 6. And then finally, one of the developers actually debunked Rampart's abilities for Season 6. So we're going to get into all of that in just a second. Real quick though, a lot of you guys have been asking me what my intro song is that I use in my videos. It's the song that's playing right now in the background. I'll leave a link down to that in the description below. It doesn't actually have a name. It's one of those like uncopyrighted beats, but since a lot of you guys really do like that song, I love it personally. I think it fits my video style really well, but I'll leave a link to that down in the description below in case you guys want to check it out. So let's start off by talking about this first piece of news, which is the Apex Legends book that is actually coming out on December 1st of 2020. So Respawn actually partnered with a publishing company called Dark Horse Books. Now, I don't really read too much. I don't know any of the books that this publishing company has created, but apparently they're teaming up with Respawn to create a 190-page Apex Legends book that is basically going to feature Pathfinder and his quest to find his creator. So it's kind of cool that we're getting a piece of lore through a book. I'm actually kind of surprised that, this is even a thing, because I know a ton of people out there really want to know more about Pathfinder and who his creator actually is, and I'm wondering if we're going to actually get those answers through this book. I was kind of hoping for just a cinematic or something like that, but it's cool that Respawn is actually, finding different ways to show us the lore, to talk about the lore for future seasons. I will warn you guys, this is going to be kind of an expensive book. Honestly, anything related to Apex Legends is going to cost you a pretty penny. This book is going to cost $39.99 if you want the paperback cover. If you want it on the Kindle, it's only going to cost like $23. So if you're a reader and you want to find out more about Pathfinder's quest, I'll leave a link to the Amazon page where you guys can actually pre-order this book so you can get it the day it comes out. But let me know what you guys think about a book coming about Apex Legends. I just think that's like so weird and different. But next up, we have a pretty interesting Revenant glitch that has actually been happening to a lot of people. So this was first spotted by a guy named A Titan over on Reddit. Basically what happened in this clip that he showed was Revenant used his totem, activated it, but instead of actually going back to the totem when he lost all of his health, he actually went down with his gold knockdown shield and was then teleported back to his totem. So this is a pretty huge bug with Revenant. Personally, it hasn't happened to me yet, but I know a lot of people in the comments say that they experienced the same exact issue. It looks to be something with the gold knockdown shield kind of interfering with how his ultimate works. So I'm not going to tell you guys not to use the gold knockdown shield in Revenant, but it seems like that's the only way that this glitch is going to happen. Respawn hasn't actually said anything about this glitch. Hopefully a fix is going to come sometime soon, because this is as broken as Loba's glitch was a couple days ago. You guys remember where she wasn't even able to teleport on World's Edge. It might not be as broken as that, but this is still a pretty big glitch that Respawn needs to figure out. Now, the next piece of news I want to talk to you guys about is actually some very juicy Lifeline lore that is probably going to be coming in Apex around the beginning of Season 6. So we initially got a tweet from Mela Lee, who's the voice actress who plays Lifeline, saying, "P.S. Some very juicy Lifeline lore is coming, courtesy of Tom Cassiello. I literally cried when I got a sneak peek." And Tom Cassiello responded to this saying, "See, Lifeline fans, I'm not talking out my ass, I swear. And I didn't mean to make Melo cry, they were good tears." So basically what he's saying is that there is a new piece of Lifeline lore. I don't know what exactly this lore could be. It might be, some writing, it might be a trailer or some kind of town takeover event that goes along with this, but there is definitely something in the works for Lifeline right now. And I'm pretty sure that we were all kind of predicting this to come at some point. We basically know that in Season 6, we are going to be going to Samathi, which is the home planet of both Octane and Lifeline. So I'm not surprised that Lifeline is going to be getting some kind of lore or event coming in the future. I really hope they do another cinematic trailer for Lifeline, just so we can go a little bit more into her background about who she was as a character, kind of like what the Bloodhound cinematic did. We learned a lot about Bloodhound's backstory, and I would love to see how Lifeline grew up and how she actually, ended up playing in the Apex game. So that's something to look out for in the future. And then finally, the last piece of news I want to talk to you guys about is actually something relating to Rampart. So as you guys know, right now, we are pretty sure that Rampart is going to be the next legend coming out for Season 6. I know many people are saying Ashe is going to be the next legend, but as of this moment right now, there's literally nothing else in the game files to suggest that Ashe is going to be the next legend. Her only code in the game files relates to what already happened in the quest line, so we are pretty sure that Rampart is probably going to be the next legend to come out. Well, apparently on Twitter, Tom Cassiello was talking about Watson and a little bit about her lore, and some guy actually responded to Tom Cassiello, who, like I mentioned before, is one of the writers over at Respawn, with a picture of Rampart's leaked abilities, which is kind of ballsy, you know, just to respond to a developer with a picture of leaked abilities. And someone responded to this guy saying, "You have the balls to reply with leaked content," and then Tom Cassiello actually responded to this saying he has the balls to reply with old leaked content. Watch. Next, I bet he tells you Revenant's original name was Nomad. If you guys don't know, we originally thought that Revenant was actually Nomad because their pictures in the game files look very similar. Obviously, I think Respawn uses a lot of like stock photos for characters that are kind of just sitting in development. So I understand that, you know, he's kind of trolling right now, but in the same way, he did emphasize the fact that this is old leaked content. So we all know that Respawn has the ability to change any character whenever they want, you know. These characters that aren't in development, their leaked abilities are definitely not set in stone. So there's a very good chance that when Rampart does come out, if he does come out in Season 6, that we might be very surprised to see that his abilities are completely different than what we originally thought. I don't want to say that all leaks are wrong because we've been right about a ton of leaks in Apex Legends. With Loba and her abilities, all of that was predicted months before Loba even came out, but maybe Respawn kind of caught on to this and they're actually going to start changing some things in the game files, or maybe just try to confuse us in the future so we cannot actually predict what is going to happen. But that basically concludes it for today's video. This was more on the shorter side. We got a few pieces of news that I just wanted to share with you guys. If you enjoyed though, please make sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I will see you guys all on the next one. Have a great day. Peace out.